Hello and welcome to Living the Dream for General Practitioners, the podcast for doctors and clinic leaders who want to learn about pathways, strategies and opportunities for living and working in Australia. Join me, Gemma Gough, and my expert guests as we share stories, unlock the secrets to recruitment success, share tips for moving across the world, navigating new cultures and so much more. This show is brought to you by Health Recruitment Australia. Now sit back, relax and enjoy this episode. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Living the Australia Dream podcast series. My name is Gemma Gough. Thanks for joining me again today. So today I'm going to talk to you about continued professional development or CPD. This is a question I'm asked quite frequently as to what does this look like for GPs in Australia? What do you need to do to meet the requirements? So I thought I'd spend a bit of time going through that with you today. All registered medical practitioners in Australia are required to record 50 hours of continuing professional development or CPD each year. And these must be across various categories. So it could be education, measuring outcomes or reviewing performance. Those are just a few. So it's basically based over a triennium. So each 3 years, you need to record 150 hours of CPD. Now, depending on where you are in Australia, what clinic you're working at, it is possible that you could be eligible for professional development leave or PDL. This allows doctors to take time away from the clinic for not seeing patients and be paid for that time. So to compensate you for time away from your consults, that you can go and do your education and upskill as required. The terms for this vary state by state and practice to practice even. So it's important that you check on your eligibility for this when you're negotiating with practices. Australia offers lots of growth opportunities for GPs. I thought I'd just go through just 6 of them during this podcast to provide you sort of a general idea of the top few options available to you. So specialist training is a really popular one. GPs are able to undertake specialist training, which allows them to obtain additional qualifications in various medical disciplines relevant to general practice. So these might include emergency medicine, pediatrics, mental health, palliative care, skin cancers, sexual health, sports medicine. So there's lots of options available. As part of those studies, it's quite possible that you would need to spend some time in other medical facilities as part of that training. They might be general practices, part of the hospital, specialist centres and education settings. Networking events and conferences, these are really popular here in Australia. Big events that can be statewide, interstate travel. They're a great opportunity for new doctors to network, to establish contacts with other specialties. It's great for getting to know key figures within the healthcare industry. CME courses is another popular one. So these are sometimes a little easier to fit into your schedule rather than the sort of travel to conferences can be a little bit time consuming, a little bit overwhelming. So courses, sometimes they can be online or even face-to-face ones, but they're generally a little easier to fit into your busy schedules. They're great for keeping doctors focused on latest medical advancements, technology, innovations, those sorts of things. So, or even best practices, a change in best practice care. So courses are really quite a popular go-to task for CPD. Research opportunities is another one. So GPs wishing to contribute to this field will find that there's ample opportunities to do so here in Australia. So engaging with medical industries and universities to undertake work within clinical trials, studies or research projects, those sorts of things. Mentorship programs, these are also very popular here in Australia. So, they're a key plank for every doctor really to settle into Australia. Aspiring to climb the leadership ladder, medical leadership ladder, this is a really great program for GPs to join. It's really important for both mentor and those being mentored in Australia to have someone to lean on and to guide them during their journey here in Australia. These doctors are making valuable, trusted connections with mentorship programs that can be one of the most rewarding experiences for both parties. So it's something that the practices that I've been working with really embrace the mentorship and the buddy programs. It helps to provide valuable insights and guidance and a real sense of belonging to those new GPs as well, helping them integrate into the new community. Leadership and management. So we all know that some people were just born to be leaders, while others often find this a bit challenging and need a little extra help. So in Australia, there are leadership and management courses that will teach general practitioners the skills they need to step into those leadership roles, which in turn then enables them to go into those sort of mentorship programs. This skill is likely to come in handy when you want to step into those senior roles, to then become a supervisor yourself, to be able to support IMGs like yourselves that want to come overseas, so that you're sort of giving back to the practice as they supported you when you moved here. These courses include components such as healthcare administration, team management, conflict resolution, strategic planning, those sorts of things, which again, if you decide in the future that you'd like to be part of a GP partnership, that those skills will be of great value to you. All great medical clinics should encourage leadership within their teams. So this can vary from allowing medical students to sit and observe during your consults to becoming a supervising GP, maybe the head trainer for the GP or a head clinician, and then onwards into practice principal positions. So there's lots of opportunity for that sort of career growth here in Australia. So to wrap up this short episode today, working in Australia really does have so much on offer for GPs, both professionally and personally. Part of that are opportunities for professional development, which can, really ignite your career and to help you be the best doctor that you possibly can be. Health Recruitment Australia is dedicated to supporting overseas doctors find the best practice for them. So finding that real fit for family, as it were. We value clinics that have established successful mentor programs and offered structured leadership pathways and able to support IMGs when they come into Australia and really help them to embed into this new healthcare system. So that's why when you work with HRA, you'll find a practice that is tailored to you, somewhere that you can feel comfortable and at home with. There is a significant GP shortage in Australia right now, as we know. And if you're one of the thousands of GPs that are considering a move down under, whether that's in the short term, whether you're actively looking to move now, if it's something that you're just intrigued about and wondering if you'd like a little bit more information, or you're wanting to set some targets, some times for the future, medium to long term. Maybe you're at the start of your GP training and you know that Australia is where you want to settle down to build your medical career. It doesn't matter what stage you're at. Our team can help you to come up with a plan that will migrate you to Australia and for you to establish yourself as the best possible GP that you can be within Australia. We really can make that a reality for you. So that's it today, everyone. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
Thank you for listening to Living the Dream for General Practitioners. Don't forget to subscribe on your favourite podcast player so you don't miss an episode. At Health Recruitment Australia, we want to see more happy GPs, thriving medical practices and healthy communities. If you'd like to join us on our mission, visit healthrecruitmentaustralia.com.au to explore opportunities and get in touch. Thanks for listening.